still a note here. What I drew here was I was going to draw during a video, but then I became on a roll and I just kind of started drawing. By the way, this is my new signature. I used a sharp pen. It's a G, not a G, sorry, a C, then a dash, then an N. Get it? Crystalline dash note, like on my Denviner. That's my character being held by I don't know who, just a random person. And yes, she is blushing. It's because I'm not used to being like cuddled. Exactly. I don't know. It was just some random stuff I decided to draw. Just some fun, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just enjoyed drawing it. And then it appears here. Yay! Okay. So today I kind of like talk about like basically my next generation. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, next gen talk, blah blah blah. That's so annoying, blah blah blah. Some of you might think that, and some of you might think, oh my gosh, I love next generation ideas. Woohoo! I'm pretty sure that's the first one. But basically, my idea is I try not to make it so it's like the children are super powerful. I mean, could you imagine being the children of the main six? That's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And sometimes I think, oh my gosh, it's a little too much for a kid, right? Well, apparently for some people think it is, some people think it isn't, and some people are a little bit both. There they are. I have upgraded and gone through, my next generation has gone through many different changes. From, most of them have stayed with the same ship. Of course, some have changed, but change can be good sometimes, right? Right, okay, so the changes have been good and bad at the same time sometimes. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, okay, well, what am I doing now? And other times I think, okay, it looks good. Of course I always love them. I mean, they're like my children. Problem is I'm not good at coming up stories with them because I don't like too much drama, but that's the only way you can make it good sometimes. Plus, I never think anyone's gonna read them in the first place. So, well, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether I want to keep them or not. Then I kind of usually think, okay, well, what would I do with them otherwise? I mean, seriously, they're there. I created them, and I like their looks, and I enjoy what I created. And I kind of decided to keep them because I enjoyed what I created. Plus, who knows, maybe one. But you know what's funny? One day, okay, so I have a broken computer that has all my early art on it. And that very cringy. Ugh, never want to look through that. So, so one day I was cringing through it when suddenly I found a bunch of old next gens I made. Because when I was starting out, I kind of just would take one character and then another character and just slap them together and make a baby. Well, that's that's pretty crazy. That's a pretty crazy system, if you ask me. But then again, why am I asking myself? I made them. So anyway, so when I would make these characters, these next gens and that, I would always find one flaw. That was, what do I do with it now? I'd make a few cute photos, then I'd end up making a next gen, and then next gen, and soon enough it gets to a point where I literally have a folder where I'd have a bunch of different things, and I've tried doing stuff with my own character, but I don't like showing her too much. I don't think she looks that good. I don't think. Anyway, oh, also, announcement sort of. If this video can get like 55 likes or so, like if this video can get like 20 likes, yes, I said 20, I will do a face reveal. Yes, a face reveal. That means I will show my face. No matter, as long as it's 20 likes. It has to be 20. I will not do it otherwise. It can be 20 or above likes. I will do a face reveal if that happens. Anyway, and if I do a face reveal, by the way, guys, it's going to be on my camera, so it won't be using dual recorder and that. So it might be a little different, might not. We'll see. I'm kind of making a base for myself here. I don't know. People like to have their characters drawn sometimes, so I'm kind of just making a little base. It was originally going to be something else. Basically, just making myself a base for if I ever want to draw someone's character and that. I don't know. Sometimes I do that when I'm bored. I'll draw myself a base, and then some other time I'll end up using it, or I don't, and I delete it. Can't really send them on DeviantArt. They don't work that way sometimes. Okay. So what did I do? I had to, let's see, face reveal announcement. Am I missing anything? Face reveal announcement. Idea. I don't know if you guys forgot about it, or some of you just didn't hear about it, but I was serious about that whole ship thing. If you put it down in the comments, I will get to it. I actually enjoy reading comments sometimes. If anyone's ever done this, or if maybe it's weird, and I'm just the weirdo that does this, but I have a tendency to sometimes read a comment. Like, I'll watch a video once or so, but if it's still in my recommended box, sometimes I'll go on and I'll just read the comments, just to see, like, certain parts of the video I liked, maybe people commented already, or something like that. Maybe it's weird, maybe it's not, maybe it's right between. All I know is I have a weird tendency to do so, maybe it's my problem. Actually, it is my problem. I don't know. It's just something I have a tendency to like and enjoy doing. And I really don't think it's going to change. So, enough about weirdness. So, I think one main problem I'd have to find with my own next gen is sometimes I'll look at it and I won't like the way it looks, but then I'll look at it again in the future and I'll think, how could I ever have hated these guys? They're so adorable. And then I look at them again and yeah. And this will probably be used as a base if I'll probably end up using this someday. You guys will see it again. If you do, well, happy travel. Anyway, I don't know, I usually make them for a character, and it just happens when I'm drawing a character, but I decide not to draw it. Anyway, so this is him, and if you guys like the way he looks, tell me. Maybe I'll try to do it on MS Paint so I can make it into an actual base. Literally, all I gotta do is send a picture on Messenger to my friend, then copy paste it and do the whole black line thing, and then he'll be a base. If you guys actually like it, just tell me. Okay, 8 minutes. Wow, can't believe it took 8 minutes to do this. And he's saved. Hey, this is Crystal Note signing out. Bye.